Blessed greetings to all my supporters. This is Jah-P Sports Talk. I hope everyone is keeping safe. So we see where the West Indies is fighting back in the second innings. Yes. So the West Indies were bowled out for 248 in the first innings, and the follow-on was enforced by India. India had batted first and posted 518 for 5 declare. So the West Indies in their first innings, let me see, Alec Artanes top scored with 41. Towards the end there, Anderson Phillip, 24, he was left not out, 24 from 93. And trust me, this young man was 7 runs short of facing 100 deliveries, right? While the top order batters haven't faced, none of the top order batters faced more than 90 deliveries. You understand me? So look at that big difference there. Ali Carton is faced 84. This is what we want to see. Whenever you have tough conditions, we need the batters to try to stick around and try wait for the bad balls and stuff like that and try to watch the bowler as much as possible. You understand me? And I think Anderson Phillip needs to be batting ahead of Jamel Warrican. Believe me. Darren Sammy, you need to put Anderson Phillip ahead of Jamel Warrican. I see Anderson Phillip as a young, promising cricketer. And let me see now. Kyrie Pierre, he made 23 from 46. I was hoping that both of them would have been able to make half century, but it wasn't to be. But nevertheless, I have to give them thumbs up. Jamal Warrican was out for 1, and Jaden Sears 13 from 25. So 28 extras were conceded by India. 5 no balls, 18 leg byes, and 5 byes. So the bowling now, Kuldeep Yadav once again 5 wicket for 82. Washington Sunder went wicketless. Mohamed Siraj 1 and Jasper Bumrah 1. So a lot of cricketers around the world, they tend to be crazy about Jasper Bumrah. But it just goes to show you that, listen, if you really go there to bat on a given day, you can see Jasper Bumrah, you can see Mohamed Siraj, and they don't get to take any wicket. You understand me? But a lot of cricketers are in the fear that whenever they go up against Bumrah or Siraj, their wicket is going to be taken. So in the second innings, we saw a better innings from the West Indies, two of the West Indies players especially. That's John Campbell and Shea Hope. So Tej Chandapal failed once again, 10 runs from 30 deliveries. I think Chandapal gave away his wicket right there. Believe me, I think he gave away his wicket, and I don't know when Chandapal is going to get things right. I don't know when he's going to get things right. But a lot of cricketers are coming up, and these cricketers need to make use of the opportunity that they're getting, or else sooner rather than later they are going to find themselves on the wayside, and they're going to wonder how, why, where, and, So Shea Hope, 66 from 103 deliveries. So they have both shared a 100-run partnership. John Campbell making his highest test score so far, 13 runs short of 100 runs. And no, things are going to be very tight for John Campbell, because when the Indians come with a new ball going up against him now, I know it's gonna be very rough for him to get that 13 runs. But I hope he start the day with a fresh head, a mindset that he wants to reach 100, not only to reach 100, but to try to get a big 100. You understand me? Try to bat India out of the game. It's gonna be hard. But at least if the West Indies can try to bring the game at least to the 50, if we end up losing, I would have to give them some credit. We have to pray for some rain to kind of, draw the game out a little bit more, or some bad weather there in India, because it's highly unlikely that our bowlers is going to get 10 wickets for India, or we are going to make a particular total India could chase down. You understand me? So we have to hope that this partnership, it goes a little bit more. and the West Indies will be able to yes, my viewers, sorry about that. So as I was saying, I'm hoping that the West Indies will be able to, put some more runs on the board. Next we have Rastan Chase up. You know, he needs some more runs to reach to 2,500 test runs. So we're hoping that he will get to achieve that, and also putting the team in a position where, even if we lose on the last day, you understand me, which everyone is expecting, you know, we at least have something to bowl at. You understand me? We don't want it to be like a 10 runs or a 20 runs. You understand me? And we also brought the game to the fifth game, to the fifth day. Shea Hope is some runs away from 2,000 test runs, so we are hoping for him to get a big century also. And then we have Tevin Imlak and Justin Greaves. We saw Tevin Imlak started pretty well, so we're just hoping that he will be able to you know, carry on that intent that he had showed in the first innings. And as I said, my viewers, I just want to be positive overall with what I'm seeing right here. Hoping that the guys can close off on a good note. You know, it's a learning stage for these cricketers each and every day, and we just have to just wish them all the best. And as I always talk with my friends, you know, a lot of these cricketers continue to talk about facilities in the Caribbean, right? When you have facilities similar to West Indies around the world. You understand me? So when they keep on blaming the facilities, they are distracting themselves. They need to focus on their batting techniques and how to play spin, how to play fast bowler, when to leave such deliveries and stuff like that. That's what they need to focus on. You understand me? So the game will start at 12 a.m. Eastern Caribbean time. So that will be at 11 p.m. Jamaica time. All right. So it's a little bit late, you know, but hopefully that people around the world, they can tune in for maybe the first session and then get some sleep. Tomorrow is Monday, so everybody want to be fit and ready for that Monday. You understand me? So my viewers and subscribers, I just want you to drop your comment in the comment section and let me know what are your thoughts about how John Campbell played, how Shea Hope is playing, and where do you think the game will go from here? Do you think the West Indies can find a way to bat India out on day 4? Let me know. We're still trailed by 97 runs. So when you look at it, we're still behind. You understand me, my viewers? We're still behind. Because to hit off that 97 runs and still go to make runs for India to chase, a lot is at stake. So definitely, we need these two batters to bat as long as possible, kind of jar the game out, and then we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes from there on. You understand? Hoping that Rastan Chase, Tevin Imlak and Justin Greaves, hopefully that the rest of batters can really come to the table and really put some runs on the board and bring the game to the fifth day. You understand me? So, my viewers, until later on or tomorrow, God's will, Jah-P Sports Star. Keep safe.